All right, guys, I know my hair looks like shit. I just got done working out, so I'm not trying to win a beauty contest. Anyways, this video we're gonna talk about rules, how to become a man. First one is have goals. Kids just go out there, boys just wander aimlessly with no goals and no, end destination. So, you have to have goals. Otherwise, how do you know what to do? If you want to be an astronaut or a professional athlete or something, you go, okay, that's what I have to do. Well, that's what I want to be. Well, what do I have to do to get there? I have to do this and this and this every day, every week, every month, every year, and just start, checking off those, daily agenda and until you meet your goals. And you're not going to be perfect. You're going to mess up. You're going to screw up all along the way, but you have to have a goal, because otherwise you're a ship without a map. You're just aiming, you're just floating aimlessly, and you're never going to get to your destination that way. If you just had a boat in the middle of the water and no compass, no map, no nothing, and said, all right, go to wherever, you're not going to get there. You're just going to wander around aimlessly. So have goals. The next one is learn how to do without, because sometimes you're not always going to have the things that you want in life. You may not always have the money. You may not always have food. You may not always have a place to stay. You may not always have a car. You may not always have internet or TV or whatever. Learn to do without. It makes you tougher. So then you can go, I don't really need that. Is that really necessary? I don't think I really need that. So, sometimes it's good to go without. I challenge you to go a full day without eating, just fasting, not anything else. Most people just can't even go one day without fasting. I've done it many, many, many times. Longest I've gone without eating was 48 hours in a row. But I've done 24 hours many, many, many times. But when you go without food, you'll find out how quickly you get hungry and you get angry and you feel weak and everything. And so, go without one day, and then you'll realize how much you actually had. Go without being inside an entire 24 hours. Simulate being homeless, having no money, having to do and provide for yourself without anything. You find real quick what you need, what's necessary, and what's just extra. So you have to perform. If you want to be a man, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be strong, I'm going to be smart. Well, you're not going to do it by just talking about it. You got to fucking do it. Do the work. Do the work. So, if you don't have a bunch of weights and stuff and have a full weight room like I do, go to the gym. If you don't have money for a gym, you can always do body weight calisthenics. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, toe raises, dips, pull-ups, jumping jacks, burpees, run. I mean, there's a million body weight exercises. You don't have to use weights, but if you want to be smarter and get that degree and go to college and go to a better college and get your master's degree or your doctorate or whatever, you're going to have to study. You're going to have to study hard. And, you want to be a valedictorian, you got to study hard. There's that little Indian or Asian kid over there that's studying, 4 or 5 hours a day. Well, guess what? Now you need to study 6 or 7. So, perform. If you want things, you have to perform. You know who doesn't have to perform? Boys. And you don't have to be a child to be a boy. Trust me, there are plenty of boys out there that are grown-ass men, still living with their mommy, playing video games, looking at porn, don't have a career or don't have a job, much less a career. Those aren't men. Those are boys. You have to have thick skin. someone calls your name, someone threatens you, you know, that's all right. You know, so, like, fuck you. You wanna do something about it? All right. Till then, you're just talking. You're just fucking talking. Yep. Bump those gums, homeboy, because you ain't doing shit around here. Surround yourself with good people. My grandpa used to always say, you need to get a better group of losers. He said that to piss me off, but, you know, you need to have good people around you. You know, you're never going to become rich, smart, strong by hanging out with stupid, weak, and poor people. They have stupid, weak, and poor habits, and they will rub off on you, and you will be stupid, weak, and poor. It is inevitable. If you hang out with rich people, you will learn how to become rich. You will learn, you know, rich people habits and stuff like that. You will talk and do rich people things. And if they see that you're trying, busting your ass, maybe you're not even on their level, but if they see you trying and busting your ass and coming up and everything, then they're going to be like, hey, let's help homeboy over here out. Let's help him out, you know? But yeah, surround yourself with good people. You know, don't be wasting your time hanging out with dummies at the bar and drinking and doing drugs and, you know, shit like that. Like, yeah, sure, it's fun to go get drunk every once in a while, but every day, every week, I mean, once a month is plenty. I always say, champions celebrate, fools party. So set a goal. Once you reach that goal, then go celebrate. And that doesn't mean go get drunk. Maybe you go to a really badass restaurant. Maybe you go take yourself a nice little vacation, something like that. Be a leader. Real men don't just go, well, you know, this is what everyone else is doing. My Kermit the Frog voice. I don't know, guys. You know, real men are leaders. They're going to work hard. They're going to provide. They're going to show other people how to work hard and how to provide. They're going to show other people how to be stronger, smarter, and richer, and all that stuff. So, you know, it's, yeah, it's just, you know, it's what men do. Real men, like I said, boys, those same dorks sitting around playing video games, looking at porn, going to bars all the time, living at their mom's house, don't have real jobs or careers, any of that kind of stuff. They're not being leaders. What are you leading? The high score in fucking Pac-Man, bitch? Get the fuck out of here. Real men learn too. I can't tell you, when I was doing my business stuff, how many books about marketing, sales, service, management, accounting, stocks, you know, everything. I just couldn't read enough books. I couldn't watch enough videos. I couldn't talk to enough people. I couldn't go to enough seminars. I couldn't go to enough networking events. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was just consumed. It was an obsession. Same with exercise and working out. I just, you know, what's the right form? What's the right exercise? What's the right routine? You know, how much weight should I be lifting? All that stuff. And then again, listening to the masters and the gurus in that space and learning from their successes and their failures and stuff like that. So real men learn. Real men learn. And adapt. Real men also don't just go, well, this sucks and this is a shitty situation, I'm gonna stay here forever. No, real men will go, okay, you know, this isn't working and it's not going to work. Like, there's sometimes you need to stick things out and be like, I'm going to stick it out and work hard and, you know, break through and be successful and all that kind of stuff. But there's some times when you have to read the writing on the wall. There is no breakthrough. This industry's dead. or that exercise is worthless, or this, whatever. You have to realize that, okay, I gotta change things up. I gotta do something different. I gotta find a different way. I gotta find a new way. Real men exercise. They take care of their health. They eat right. They count their calories. They count their macros, so their protein, their carbs, their fat, their fiber, their water. They track all these things. They know the math. Oh, I'm supposed to eat 0.7 or 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, or this much carbs, or I'm supposed to drink 1 ounce for every 2 pounds of body weight, or I'm supposed to have 5 grams of fiber for every 1,000 calories. Do the math. They track it. So, they eat healthy, and they're not snacking. They're not eating fast food. They're not doing any of that bullshit. They're eating clean. They're not eating fast food. They're eating lean steak and lean chicken and lean fish and stuff like that. So they're making sure they get 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep. They're well rested. They're making sure they're exercising. They're doing all the muscle groups, and they're counting their reps and their sets and their weights, and they're writing everything down and monitoring it and tracking it and trying to improve every day and get a little bit better each day. They're just grind. Real men prepare. If you don't prepare, piss poor planning leads to piss poor performance. So you have to plan. You have to think like, okay, what do I want to do? How am I going to get there? Or I got a big meeting tomorrow. I need to go over my notes. I need to go over my, all my stats and sheets and whatever. Real men prepare, so that way they're not just blindsided, and they're, or maybe that shit's getting wild out there and you need to prepare, so you start stocking up on food and water and ammo. You should always have that: food, water, and ammo, and candles, or flashlights and batteries and shit. Like those should always, you should just always have a plethora of those. And then the last one is discipline. Real men have discipline. They do things every day, every week, every month, every year, till they die, because they're not waiting for someone else to come do it for them. They're going to do it themselves, because if not me, then who? And why not me? And I should set the example so other people can learn from my successes and failures, and then there is a saying I heard someone once say is, once you become successful, you need to reach one and teach one. So once you become successful at something, you need to look back and find someone who wants to get on your level that's not. So you need to pull them up, teach them how you did it, and not do it for them. Teach them. I tell my kids, I'm here to teach, I'm here to help, not do. But there's gonna be days you don't wanna do it. There's gonna be days where it's cold. There's gonna be days where you're in pain, you're sick. It's, you're just burnt out, whatever. It doesn't matter. You have to have the discipline. Fucking keep doing it. So, you wanna become a man? That's what you gotta do. You gotta do all those things constantly, over and over. And the second you don't, other men and women are looking at you like you're a bitch. You're a boy. You're not a man. So if you're not doing these things every goddamn day, don't fucking sit there and say you're a man. Don't fucking do it. So, all right, guys, subscribe, share, comment, and like. Let's get to work, baby.